Greetings and welcome back to my channel, The Healthy Voice. My name is Bella and I am a voice teacher with over 23 years of teaching experience and over 30 years of studying, practice, and performance. And now I teach people how to liberate their voices, how to get out of patterns of tension that are causing their voices to get stuck, freeze. Whatever your issue is, I want to help you become free of it. And so today, what I'm doing is I'm giving you a little preview into my Healthy Voice community. In the private Healthy Voice community, I put out 3 videos every single week of vocal exercises. One of those videos is also a speech exercise. And so my hope is that through doing these warm-ups every single week, 3 times a week, you will start to free up and understand how different elements of classical vocal technique work. And hopefully you will be able to feel more free throughout the day because of doing these warm-ups. So today I have compiled 3 warm-up videos from my Healthy Voice community. I have spent the last 4 months putting out different warm-up and exercise videos. And so this is a compilation from different months. And so if this is interesting to you, please check out the link below and you can get to know what else I offer in that community. Enjoy your workout. Today's weekday warm-up involves a little accessory, which I apologize because you may not have a straw. But if you have a straw in your house, go ahead and grab it. It's okay if it's this is a very skinny singing straw. It's a professionally made one, but you can use a regular straw, a plastic straw. Never tried it with a paper straw, but I don't know. Go ahead, give it a shot. And actually, you know what? I have one of these, reusable straws I use for my drinks. I don't know if it would work here. Let me demonstrate with this one first. What you want to do is what this does first, let me tell you, is this helps build resonance. And these were created in order to help vocal therapists rehabilitate injured voices. What they do for healthy voices is they help to build resonance. And so what you do is you wrap your lips around this tightly so that no air gets between your lips. And then you hum a sound through the straw like this. Woo! You can hear that there's sound actually going through this. Let me see if it works with this. Oh yeah, it totally works. So you can grab any kind of straw you want, even a wide one like the one I just used. Now what I want you to do is I want you to do several siren slides. Woo! And then without the straw, ah! Go back and forth like that and notice how you feel in your voice. Okay, whenever we do lip trills, we get to feel all the buzzing in the front of our face, and that's how we get a little bit closer to resonance. So go. And now we're going to put it into a warm-up. All right, good job. So find your sternum, the flat bone right here, also called the breastbone, and put your hand over that spot. We're going to make a low sound, and I want you to notice the vibrations in your chest. Ah, or whatever's low for you. Ah, ah. Hopefully you can feel the vibrations. And so what we want to do here is, I'm always talking to you about the open throat technique. If you can keep your throat open, you'll be able to send more vibrations down into your chest to ring out we're resonating against the bones, specifically the sternum, because it's the biggest, flattest bone in our torso. So let's try, we're going to start pretty low in the range here. We're going to go with ah, ah. Don't push it if it's too low for you. Wait until we get to your area. Chin up. Cheek muscles are up. One more. So the thing about resonance that we're working towards is we're making an attempt to be heard with very little effort. Think about what you or most people might do when they need to be heard, when they need to do something extra to be heard. They may lean forward, which makes sense instinctively because you think moving forward brings your sound physically closer to the object. But that causes strain in the throat, and that's actually not an efficient way to be heard. We may also think that shouting will help, but often shouting will cause also strain to our muscles around our throat. And so instead, we want to start thinking about these natural resonators in our face and in our chest. This is like a cathedral. Imagine being in a cathedral and you whisper in a cathedral, and everybody can hear what you're saying because it's designed for sound to bounce easily off the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. So when we're trying to be heard, it's important that we consider this mechanism. And so for our exercise today, I want you to imagine that somebody is standing 20 feet behind you, which is already psychologically difficult to imagine being heard by them because you would naturally want to turn your whole body around so that your voice goes in their direction. But if you're resonating properly, they can still hear you. They can still understand everything you're saying. So I want to go ahead. I will put these exercises in the description below so you can give it a shot. But I want you to say these sentences, and I want you to imagine yourself, or at least set your intention to speak to them and not at the wall that's in front of you. So there's a wall in front of you and there's somebody 20 feet behind you. Your intention is for that person behind you to hear you, okay? So you have to remember that your sound is coming at the front of your face, and so yeah, there is a good chance they won't hear you unless you make an effort to resonate. So I want you to engage everything that we've done so far. And I want you to imagine everything buzzing right here. And I'm going to speak it myself, and I'm going to speak it in a very gentle manner, but I'm going to try to resonate so that I can be confident that the person behind me can hear me. I have something important to say, and I trust my voice to carry it. Did you notice how I purposely brought it more forward into the sinuses? There is no need to shout when your voice knows where it belongs. The room is large, but my voice is larger. And I'm resonating mainly up here, but I'm going to try to use some of my chest now. I speak with clarity, and the sound fills every corner. Now pause and try those sentences on your own. All right, so we're going to do a crescendo drill, and crescendo means to start off soft and to gradually get louder. So we're going to start each sentence as a whisper, then we're going to build to full voice by the end. We're not yelling, we're just adding more resonance as we go along. Okay. The morning began quietly, but by noon, the whole world could hear me. At first, I wasn't sure anyone was listening, but then I realized they always were. She started small, barely a hum, and by the time she finished, every heart in the room was open. Okay, so pause, check out the description, and try those. Now we'll do some tongue twisters. Particular people pick perfectly projected phrases to practice. Round and resonant, Rhonda's remarkable voice rang through the room. Bright, bold, brilliant, her breath brought beauty to every boundary. Wow, I really struggled on that. All right, so you can practice the next passage on your own and imagine that you are trying to be heard by people standing behind you. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Well, I hope you enjoyed that workout, and I hope that your voice feels a little more free, a little more relaxed than it was before. Now, like I said, those are only 3 videos, but in my Healthy Voice community, I put out 3 videos a week. So at this point, I have well over 36 videos, and I continue putting them out every week, and so that video library is going to grow. On top of the weekly warm-up videos, I also do daily activities to help get you working your voice and having fun with it, learning how to be comfortable speaking with other listening ears. We have a courage circle where it's also an awesome chance for you to share your voice or just witness others being brave and expressing themselves. We also do weekly live sessions where we get to practice together. I teach you a different vocal technique each time. We have master classes if you want one-on-one attention from me. We also have songwriting and sound healing. It's an amazing community for anybody who wants to learn how to free their voice, be around others who are on a similar path, and come at it almost completely from a healing perspective. So this is very different from other vocal programs. While I am classically trained and I do teach you classical technique, the truth is my main motivation for teaching you is because I want you to become free and comfortable using your voice. I want you to feel like you can stand in front of any audience, whether it's 1 person or 1,000, and feel totally at ease in your body, using your voice and expressing yourself as you are. And that's the whole purpose of the Healthy Voice. And so we do that every single day in the community. It's awesome. It's about a little over 70 members at this point, and it's growing each and every single week. And I hope you'll come over and join us. On May 1st, the prices go up. So lock in your price right now by joining, and I'll put the link in the description below. If you're not a community person, at least not at this point, you can also check out my voice liberation method. It's 7 weeks, self-paced, nervous system regulation, guided visualization, classical technique, journal prompts, speech. It's got everything. It's a great Kickstarter for anybody who is trying to just get comfortable with their voice again. So check those out in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.